Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I would like to share with you my approach when I want to get a new line. If you follow me on social media, you may have already noticed that for the past weeks I was trying a line that was actually a sequence of gaps with a turning around move on my back wheel and then finishing the line with one or more gaps. The main objective of this line was to get better when turning around on my back wheel. You may have seen me training a lot on rocky terrains, and you may have noticed that I can turn around at quite tricky spots, but take my word for it, I'm not as consistent as I want to be. So I had to train more the balancing and turning around on my back wheel. To do that, I started training the basic idea of landing a gap on a ledge or a rock, turning around on my back wheel for about 180 degrees, and then taking off with another gap. I started by trying the basic move on this spot, but although I got quite close sometimes, I couldn't get it. So I tried some variations of the line so as to get more comfortable doing the back wheel turning around move. Next I started training the same concept during a training session at this rocky water break, and I saw that I got pretty close to what I wanted. I got so happy as I noticed that although the rocks are quite random and tricky to approach, it was a bit easier for me to turn around in a more controlled manner. Maybe it was because I'm much more focused when I ride rocks, but I'm not quite sure. Nevertheless, it took me 2 training sessions to get it close to what I was thinking, and after that I was determined to get it better and smoother, as I was very close to my plan. So I managed to do my next training session at the same spot, and this time I had worked the movement into my mind. So after some basic training to warm up and after some initial tries, I managed to get the line I did the other time a lot smoother. I was quite happy for that, and I decided to get it cleaner without the intermediate gap, and I got it. Next I had to do it to the other side, and I was stoked that I managed to almost get it. This was a good one, but next I had to take this move to the streets, and to do that I revisited an old line I did in the past. I thought that now that I did that on the rocks, it would be easier on the streets, but surprisingly, I struggled to get things done at the beginning. So I did some warming up runs on the ledge, and after a while I was ready to face the main line again. After some tries, I started feeling better and started turning around on the final edge. Once I got it, the move was unlocked and I started getting it again and again. Then it was time to get it to the other side, as I firmly believe that we have to be able to do moves to both sides so as to be more complete riders. I got it and I was very happy, but it had started getting quite late, and so I had to stop for the day. So I finished my training session with some variations so as to celebrate the fact that I started getting this new constant of a line. However, the basic struggle with bike trials is that you have to be as consistent as you can be. So I may have got this line done, but this doesn't mean that I'm as consistent as I would like to be. Consequently, I'll continue training this line at different spots, and I'm sure that it will get easier as my training progresses. That's it for today guys, and I hope that you liked this one. What's your approach when it comes to new lines? Do you also have lines in your to-do lists? Let's share our ideas in the comment section below. Also, I bet you already know what to do if you want to see more videos like this one, and until next time, have fun riding your bikes and let's try new tricky lines. Bye!